Hello, Joy family. Welcome to Crochet Heart. I am so excited to be here for update number 8. Hope everyone is having a great Tuesday. It is Tuesday, July the 8th, and hope everyone has had a happy and safe 4th of July. I know it's a couple days past that, but hope everyone had a great weekend. We did here. We had a very quiet and comfortable 4th of July and got to enjoy some of the fireworks that the neighbors let off and the college let off. So what a great special treat we had. All right. Shall we get down to business on why we're here? Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun with this project. Wish I'd had more time to work on it than what I have had, but nonetheless, I do have a little bit of progress made, so I'm excited to share that with you. And of course, just in case someone is joining us for the first time, I always like to give a shout out to Dana from Dana's Wanderlust Crochet. You can find her information in the description box, but she is the one who is actually hosting this project. And I am so glad she did, and I'm so glad she challenged me to be a part of it. And so is Mr. Joyful, since my current Crochet Heart project is for him. All right, so what is Crochet Heart? It is doing something that you've always wanted to do and maybe never gave yourself the time to do, or maybe you did one in the past and you've really been wanting to do that project again. And that's what this is about. This is about doing something that you haven't started yet, but that you want to, and making time for it, just working on it as you can at your leisure. I try to work on mine at least an hour once a week, hence so I can come and do an update with you. But it is being worked amongst all the other projects I have going on for the channel and for my own personal enjoyment or for my business. But the one I have currently chosen, I am making for Mr. Todd, Mr. Joyful, as many of you like to call him. I'm using the alpaca yarn that I got from the local alpaca plate farm that's here in Newberry. And well, actually, I think their technical address is in Palmyra, South Carolina. But oh my gosh, I am doing a Crystal Bag a Day cable sweater for him. And so let me just pop that up on screen as a reminder as well. Here you go. That is the sweater that she did a tutorial on. That is the sweater that I am currently making. Last time we were together, I was excited that I was able to show you that I had the collar, the neckline done. Well, the opening, because we will have to go back and finish the actual collar. We've created the neckline and had started moving down the back of the sweater. So now that you've had a moment to look at that and remember, or if you're here for the first time, welcome in to see what I'm doing. Let me now show you the progress that I've made. And as always, I move the little stitch marker so that I can show you where I started from the last time we were together. And if you'd remember, on the back side, I had just started. Let's see, where's that stitch marker? There it is. Let's get it where it's visible. I had just finished the first color swatch of the alpaca yarn on the back side of the sweater. So again, here is the front with all those beautiful, beautiful cable work. And I love it. I love it even with the alpaca yarn there. But we're moving on the back side. And remember last time I told you that the back side doesn't have the cables. It's all worked in double crochet. So it does work rather, fast. But this is where I started from last Tuesday. And this is what I got done. I finished all the color swatches of the alpaca yarn and was able to add a little bit of the green to it. And of course, I'm going to continue down with the green. And just to show you that when this is done, these two colors are going to match up from front to back. And I want to show you something because you might be seeing it, especially if I hold it this way. If you'll notice, the back on both sides looks wider, not whiter, but wider than the front side. And Crystal has told us in her tutorial, do not worry about that hers did the same thing. She said what happens is when you make the cables, it pulls it in. But when we go to actually work it up, that it will work up the side when we sew it together fine. And that will then help to stretch and loosen the cables just a little bit. So I'm not worried about it, even though it is clear right there and right there that it is definitely peeking over, but in the tutorial, hers did do the same. But, oh, wow. So I'm loving it. It is coming together very, very nicely. Someone asked me when I thought I would have it done, and I cannot answer that because, again, I am giving myself about an hour every week to work on it. Been kind of binge watching Heartland. So I usually watch an episode and work on it. And when that episode is over with, I move on to other projects that I need to work on. But I'm pleased. I'm very, very pleased with it. It is going to be gorgeous. And I'm actually rather impressed because now I have used the alpaca yarn on the front and the back, and I actually have a good bit left. Now I do plan on using it. Mr. Joyful's asked me around the cuff if I will consider putting a little bit of stripes down at the cuff part. I'm not sure if I lost signal there a minute. Mr. Joyful asked me to put stripes down near the cuff. So I do plan on using the alpaca yarn there as well. And I am highly thinking about using the brown around the neckline to create the collar and around the waist and maybe the actual cuffs themselves. And then saving as much of the off-white alpaca yarn as I can, because I'm thinking about doing another sweater with him down the road. Not the next one. The next one's going to be the Mikey sweater for my Crochet Heart project. But making another sweater for him in a navy blue or a maroon and using the rest of that off-white as a contrast color in it. So we'll see. Stay tuned. All right. Well, I hope that you are as excited about the progress on this as I am. And again, just a little shout out. If you decide to do the Crochet Heart project, please let me know. More importantly, let Dana know. And when you finish a project, please send in a picture so that we can get it into the Crochet Heart project slideshow that Dana plans on doing at the end of the year. And also, even if you don't do the Crochet Heart project, which again is just working on something you've always wanted to work on and never given yourself the time to do because it is a project meant to do at your own leisure. But if you decide whether to or not do it, anytime you finish a project, I would love for you to email me a picture so that I can share it out in the community makes during our Thursday night tea parties here at the Joyful House. All right. Well, whatever you're working on, let it be from the heart. So crochet heart on. All right, you guys, be joyful, stay crafty in your own way, make your own joyful creations, and be the joy in everything you do. Nugs and joy. I love you. Mwah. Thank you for coming over to the Joyful House. All right. Bye.